Sitting here with Nate Britt. Nate, how's your summer going so far? How things going?
I think my summer's been pretty well. I enjoyed some of the classes that I took first session, and right now I'm taking stats, so that's a little interesting, but I'm getting used to it. I'm liking my summer so far.
On the basketball court, all the talk's been about you change from the left hand to the right hand. Take us through that, because that is not something you hear about very often.
I always played with both hands, so in games I would shoot left-handed and right-handed. And when I got to high school, I decided to just play with one hand, just so I could, just lock in on one hand and get a little bit more attention to one hand. And I decided to choose my left hand because I'm naturally left-handed. And just throughout my years in high school, I would like mess around and take shots with my right hand, or if we were playing a pickup game, I might play like one game all right-handed just for fun. And my dad and I have always talked about, you should start shooting right-handed again. And after this year, Coach Davis saw me shoot my right hand. Coach has seen me shoot with it, and we just decided just to kind of test it out between the coaching staff and my father and I. And we've liked what we've seen so far, so I'm just kind of sticking with it.
That is very rare. I mean, you realize that is not something you just, I just decided to mess around and play with my other hand. I mean, that's pretty strange. So, but you've always done it that way?
I've always done it that way. It's very natural to me. I know a lot of people feel like when you first hear about it, like, why would you do that? That sounds crazy. But it's always been something that I've done, so it's not really anything new to me. It's just a tad bit of a difference.
You're still shooting free throws left-handed, though, correct?
Right. Well, I think I shot free throws pretty well in conference play. I started off a little rough, but I like the way my left-handed free throw shot is, and that's something I extremely did not want to go away from. So I'm sticking with that.
So how's it coming shooting jumpers with your right?
It's been going pretty well. I've been knocking down shots. I've been shooting the ball pretty well when I work out with Coach Davis. I've been shooting pretty decent in pickup games, and I like the results so far.
Let's go back to last year. You got the opportunity to play a fair amount. What do you feel like you learned, and where would you like to improve?
I just learned the way that Coach Williams would like for me to play and the things that he would demand from me on the court. And I think as far as me improving, I would just like to more understand the way where I can put my game into the way that the coaches want me to play. So just kind of incorporating both and not being a robot out there and just actually playing basketball.
You said you learned more what he expects from you. What are some of those things that he expects from you and the position you play?
Pushing the ball is always key. We always want to run. For me, making sure that my team is always in the right spots. I always have to make sure everyone on the court is in the right position for whatever sets, whatever type of offense we're running. So, it's really just being an extension of him. I got to know what he wants us to do before he tells us it. And I feel like Marcus does a great job of that, and I've been learning that from him, where Coach never really has to say anything to Marcus because Marcus is already doing it. And that's just the biggest thing that I want to be able to try to do this year.
Obviously, you and Marcus played together a fair amount last season. Another highly touted point guard has come in Joel Berry. How do you think that relationship between the three of you guys will work out?
I think it'll be great. I think it's already going great so far. I see the way I came in and the way Marcus was helping me. That just kind of like passing down right to Joel. And we're now, instead of just Marcus helping me, it's both of us helping Joel. So I feel like it'll be a big advantage for him that he has two point guards that have gone through at least 1 year playing basketball under Coach Williams, and they know like the things that he expects and stuff like that. So he'll be able to be taught a little bit from both of us.
Coach has said that he's comfortable playing 3 point guards at the same time. He did that 1 year at Kansas on a team that went to the Final Four. What do you think that would be like if all 3 of you guys are on the court at the same time?
Oh, I think that would be a whole lot of fun. I've never been against playing small. We did it a few times last year. So, I always like playing with other point guards, just because I feel like point guards have to know everyone's game on the court. And I feel like with 3 guys out there like that, we all know each other. We all know like where we want the ball. We know where the bigs want the ball, where they can score at. So I think it's just a whole lot more knowledge on the court at one time.
You guys were pretty limited just depth-wise in the backcourt last year. You're bringing in not only Joel, but Justin and Theo, who can be back there as well. How do you think that's going to help you?
I think that'll help a lot. Like, it was a little awkward, I think, for like James and Michael in the beginning of the year and Isaiah having to play the 3. So now that we have an like extended backcourt with more players, I think people can kind of play their natural position a little bit more now.
You look a little bigger, a little stronger. Do you feel that way?
I definitely know I have gotten stronger. Just through like the weight gains that I've been making, I've been able to lift heavier weight, like with some of the leg exercises and arm exercises that we do. So I do feel like I've gotten bigger. I feel stronger. So I'm happy with that. What
are some goals in your mind for this team coming up next year?
I don't have any set goals as far as we want to win this game or that game, but I just feel like I would like for us to do a better job of always playing with that sense of urgency that we didn't have all the time last year. And I feel like if we do that, sky's the limit for us. Pretty much, I think I should be able to do a better job of leading the team. Now that I have a year up under my belt, I feel like I can be a little bit more vocal on the court and just picking up more of a leadership role and being an extension of coach on the court.